What's up, everyone? How's it all going? Oxo here for another round of painting. Going to get some more Necrons done and painting. How you all doing? I'm still just I'm still kind of cleaning up or setting up, but I'm not really. I'm just kind of waiting to see if anyone else shows up before I get going. It's going to be another night. Got some more painting. And as said, as the title goes, I am probably going. I got these guys' bases. I'm going to start. Start. I'm going to basically get the texture down on them and stuff like that, and that basically takes the entire night to dry. And then over here on the, I'm gonna get these guys done started probably most of the way through. We'll find out. Though on the more specialized guys, which I actually have two characters here, try to do some start putting in a little more extra detail on them because they're special characters essentially. Well, not really special characters. They're not faceless troops, but yeah. How you all doing? I recenter myself, move myself around. You notice there's yet another new angle of the camera. I'm trying a new lens out, so hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm painting in much better detail than probably in the previous streams. A little closer. Um, a little bit of a difference before it fades out on there, but I'll see how it goes. Hopefully, you can tell a little bit better what I'm doing than on my previous streams. My but yeah, so went out of my way, got myself a new lens. Lenses were on sale, so it definitely we were managed to be within my budget. Had a little money left over, a little extra money. Granted, I think the next thing the two major things that probably which I should actually be focusing on when it comes to on you know equipment wise is I've been wanting to get an airbrush. I've actually been wanting to get an airbrush for a long time. I just haven't actually done that yet. But I've you know step up that game, get an airbrush, or I think actually what I need is a different is an actual much more quality capture card than what I'm currently using. Right now I'm currently using like a $30 capture card I found on the internet, and there's quite a bit of lag. If I move my fingers back and forth, I mean, look at the yeah, right lag through it. Not the best. It's finagly. Like tonight, I had to reset my computer a couple times before it actually recognized the video card was actually connected in. Which yeah, that was a bit on the fun. I actually had to rebuild this scene altogether because for some reason this scene just completely was not working. So hopefully this still works and still showing things and all that. Yeah. Excuse me as I take a quick moment to see if I can think of anything else I wanted to chat about before I actually get started. Which actually I can think of one thing in which I need to do, which I forgot to do. I need music, right? Now we're going to chill with music. If I have no music, but let's see here. Where's my Spotify? Spotify. Why are you installing Spotify? You must have updated. What's up on my phone? What do you want? All right, let's see here. Hopefully that's not too loud. If it is, please let me know. Hopefully I don't sound too bad. Maybe that's still going. Sheets are flickering on that keyboard. Alright, so let's get started, I suppose. Snuff, anyone else going to close you in? They'll come in when I'm starting, but let's get this going. Let's get this, get to work. Get to chilling. I think, yeah, since before I can move on with anything else, let's start with getting the contrast on, the first layer of contrast on these guys. On the dudes. Let's do the dudes first. Do the dudes. Do. Then from there I will move on to everything else. While the contrast paint is drying, because it usually takes, as keeps saying, usually good practice to let them have like half an hour dry time. So before moving on, otherwise it stays wet. I'm not looking to do any wet blending with them. Make sure I have all my stuff I need. Here we are. Yeah, no. Not looking to really wet blend anything like that. Surprisingly is actually a possible thing you can do with layer paint. With the contrast paint. But yeah. Of course, now I'm gonna, as usual, my hands are gonna end up being in the way. But let's see. But yeah. Anyways, as always, and welcome back. Welcome back to anyone who's here and lurking and wants to hang. It is, as always, it's Wednesday, middle of the week, hump day as they call it. Hopefully you're all doing well. Hopefully no problems. All's working out for you. Your week's going well. Mine's going pretty good. No major problems, nothing popping up. Yeah, I'm gonna leave arm blades. They're not actually phase blades or anything like that, so they're probably going to end up being the bronze color. While the other stuff, doesn't mean I want to, and I kind of wanted to be a little careful with black. I don't want to have to go back in and redo a bunch of this area, so as always, we're going to still be a little careful where we're applying the black target, trying to avoid shoulder pads, anything that's not just going to be the standard silver. There, that's that one. That is one. Yeah. The week has been going nice for me. No major problems. Work has actually been, we're busy, but unlike usual, the machine which I've been running has actually been running pretty smoothly. No major problems. Which is actually a bit of a change, because, yeah, it's been I'm currently working on a refurbishment machine, and whoever certified the refurbishing, I think I did a pish poor job on certifying it. All the problems I've had since getting the thing. But hey, what can you do, right? Grin and bear it and get your teeth down. Over the weekend, I did some sword fighting, which was nice. Yeah, I did. Boards in there I don't want to do. In there though. Yeah. Actually, I went and took some nice pictures of my models. Actually, go take a look at them over on my Instagram. If you haven't already, some of the previous stuff I worked on. Alright, let's see. Let's see here. What can I do for you? Okay, definitely gonna hit up chest. That is definite. Your arm. In here, I think good. Trying to not the wire as I get his leg. Get the rock. Why not? Skull? Yeah, that's a skull. Huh. Alright, cool. Did not realize that was a skull on his base. I want to make sure I get a spine. Okay, yeah. There we are. A lot of areas in which I'm going to have to do some special details on. Alright. Don't look that much better, right? This guy. This guy is going to be all special, basically. What do we got here? Let's see here. That was supposed to twist like that. What is it? And I just snapped it off. Alright, cool. I'm gonna have to of course. Your spine here. Trying to get painted. Honestly, as I think about it too, how I'm gonna do those. Honestly, black won't hurt those. I think the black is what I want on these here, so I'm actually gonna. Hmm. Honestly, I'm gonna paint these black. I'm gonna dry brush these, and then I'm probably gonna come back in and paint these. Brush these black again, especially for the next step, or my plans for how I'm gonna color these. I've got some color changing paints, more suited for airbrushing. I mean, one of the reasons I kind of want an airbrush, but I can put them on with my brush. There we are. There we are. Alright, just clean up any of the excess. A little too much. Not a good thing. Actually, I'm going to do that with him. I'm going to come back and get this guy's pigments as well. A little bit more there. Get the inside. Alright. That's that. Alright, those from there, while those guys dry, we'll get those bases started. Clean your brushes, very important. Always clean your brushes. Don't leave your brushes in the water. Wish, wish. Alright. Honestly, I'm just kind of winging it as I go along with these guys. I don't have any direct plan. I have an idea in my head, but who knows what it's going to be. So start on the basis as I'm gonna first get rid of the metal and paint them. Give it a layer of gray first. Gray is kind of starting to get a little muddy. No, I mean it's a base layer. It's supposed to be, but getting a little muddy. I'm probably gonna want to get a new gray at some point soon. Next time I'm down at the hobby shop. So the trick is, is we're going to, try and avoid painting them. But get faces as gray as I can. As gray as I can. Should now get rid of the middle ground. Now for this fun part of being able to do this without, and the spots hold. There we go. Oh yeah. I have to reattach that. All right. After I do his bases, I'll reattach that to that guy. And give the contrast paint that's on him a little time to dry before I actually attempt to glue something back to him. Put that there for now. Someone remind me that I need to reattach that. Probably the smart thing would be to hold off on doing the actual rim until the last thing. That'd probably be smart, wouldn't it? That way I have a place to put my fingers. But no one ever said I had the biggest brain around. Certainly have a monkey brain. But here we are. But yeah. You want to play anything new and exciting for game wise? I myself, in my off time, has been I myself have been getting caught up on Borderlands 3 DLC. It's been a fun time. The last time I played, the last DLC I had since played, technically before this past week, it was would have been the first one, Handsome Jackpot. However, and there's been a couple since then. So I've been playing through the last one I went through would be the Krieg one, the Buster Pluck, which left more questions than answers. That is a definite. But, still kind of reaffirms that Krieg is kind of one of my favorite characters from the series. You like the ska? What can I say? I like ska as well. Can't go wrong with ska. But yeah, I've been shooting, I've been looting. Had a good time. Actually played a little bit more Dead by Daylight 2 this week. Been a little bit of a while on that one. I finally played a couple rounds of that. Sure, if people actually considered Smurfing, the ranks didn't reset constantly, I'm sure people would be like, "You're Smurf." Because I have since I haven't played in a while, de-ranked a couple tiers. And you can easily tell with who I'm getting paired with. But clearly I'm definitely not within my actual skill bracket. Right, to be honest, Dead by Daylight matchmaking isn't exactly very good in the first place. Put it plainly. Matchmaking almost purely random. Supposedly they keep adding, skill-based, matchmaking rankings in there, but it's been highly doubtful. It's definitely almost purely random. Only so much a single person can do. And then solo queue. That is for sure. What can you do, right? Honestly, the main reason why I kind of say stop. I took a break from playing as largely. I ran into a couple game breaking bugs that I just kind of got fed up with, and like, I'll come back when it gets fixed. And so they released that time alone, since the last time I came in, they released a major content patch, which, as per behavior record, fixed some bugs, broke a lot more than it fixed, and added a new killer, a new survivor to really throw out the mix. Who, not exactly a very good killer. Yeah, listen to people who are not very good at the game. It's sort of like, oh, I hate him, he's too good, blah, blah, blah. But if you actually look at, play of people who know what he's doing, he's not exactly very good. There's no map presence. That's one of his biggest things. There's no real map presence. His power doesn't help him in, providing map pressure. He's also 110 move speed, which makes 0 sense. He's too slow for what you need him to do. Maybe if he was like a 120 move speed, he might actually be a little better, but probably not. It certainly would help if he was actually like a 115 or 120 move speed. But to be honest, what do I know about game design? I just know what I enjoy playing. It's kind of the important part, right? As long as I know what I enjoy and what I like, I can talk about what I enjoy, what I like, and what I could see. Make my own suggestions based off of that. Yeah, no pee. Okay. Yeah, that is just pure water. Oops. Try that again. And watch. Overthinned it. It's just something you gotta be careful about. To be honest, if I were to talk about my ability to thin paints, I'm not exactly very good at it. One thing in which I've never perfected or mastered as a technique, despite my many years using the 70 cents craft store paint. Which, trust me, you really need to thin your paints when it comes to those. Honestly, yeah. You don't need fancy paints. You don't need the... Yeah, sure, as I say that as I'm using the slightly overpriced Citadel paints. You don't need it. You can paint just fine using the craft store paints. All acrylic. It definitely takes a little more know-how. I say know-how. I mean, as is, they're fine, and they'll get the job done. But with a little bit more know-how, you can certainly make them. You can make them look good. That is a definite. They can be made look. They can, look good. But I painted using craft store paints for years. Yeah, I dipped it a little too deep. As I say, everyone can paint. Anyone can paint. Just a little bit of application, and anyone can paint. Just like how anyone can draw. It's pretty in distinction. Honestly, I mostly use pretty basic techniques myself. Yeah, sure, I've been painting miniatures now for like 20 something years. Started off painting, ceramics before that. But to be honest, I'm still using mostly pretty simple and basic techniques that anyone can use. I just happen to have a lot of experience with it, that's all. Anyone can paint, you just need to have a little bit of patience. And you can do too. You can make your shit look pretty good as well. A little basic techniques, a little bit of patience, yeah. Even your minis can look nice. An important thing one of the most basic things in which anyone can really do to make their minis not look like ass is, very importantly, thin coats. Apply thin coats. You don't want to lose your detail of your mini. That alone is very much the one thing that can make any mini look good or bad. Thin coats. And after that, all you really gotta do when it comes to painting is coloring within the lines. Unless you're trying to make, look a little experimental or something like that and paint outside the lines, that's fine too. But you can thin coats and coloring within the lines, and yeah, anyone can make their minis look good. Don't need to really work. Yeah, sure, you can get into advanced more. Well, I wouldn't say advanced techniques, just deeper techniques, I guess. Of shading and highlighting and stuff like that. But you don't, honestly, as I said, don't need to worry about that. Especially with some of the paints in which how much more the hobby has evolved over the years. I say, look at what I'm doing with my guys. Like the introduction of contrast paints alone. Contrast paints are great tools. I mean, sure, some of the probably the older guys in the hobby, or the longer running guys, will probably tell you that contrast paint, don't do it, just do it yourself. It's like, no, contrast paints, just like every other technique out there and tool, has their cons, has their pros and cons, and they have their place. Contrast paints are great for doing armies quick and getting them to look moderately okay. I am a fan of heck, they cut out one entire step in which I use a lot of dipping or washing, stuff like that, because they shade and wash all at the same time. Don't need to work. They did. What am I saying? Yeah. Brain. Yeah, no, contrast paints, yeah, they like for a long time, I used to dip my models, which is a technique in which basically you apply a base color, one giant primary color, or not one color, but you primary colors on it. And then you take the model and basically you dipped it in a resin or polyurethane or a dye or a wash, and then you let it sit overnight. And as it basically will cool down and dry and create depth on a lot of your shading on a lot of your models. Contrast paints basically do that step as well as apply the base color, and in about 30 minutes as opposed to overnight. So, and so, the contrast paints also too, if you're a beginner, they shade and highlight all at the one time, and they're very good for, as I said, if you're a beginner, and they can make even beginners look really, not bad. They're, as I said, don't knock contrast paints. It's the hobby has gotten really easy these days. Anyone can do it. Of course, I say that as I am looking to get an airbrush and go on to more advanced techniques. Yeah, no, I've been painting minis for 20-something years, and I'm like, I want to learn some more advanced techniques, which kind of just proves the point at which I keep trying to make here is application of basic techniques can make models look good. Simple as that. Alright. Before I forget, let's fix this thing. Where did I put that backpack thing? Let's see. Alright. Here, let's apply some glue on this thing. A little bit of plastic glue. Get this all set up. Yeah, if you're looking for... There. Don't knock contrast paints. Hey, definitely you can, if you really want to move on to, better detail too, what you do is you say, you basically do what I've been doing a lot of. And you use the contrast paints as your base layer, and then you do all sorts of detailing and highlights and stuff like that on top of it. Okay, alright, cool. Get this model to fix itself. I completely missed painting this dude's arm. Huh. Whoops. Suppose let's do that. I have to do that. Which means that I'm going to have to take way longer on this guy to try. Eating a bunch of my purpose. I forgot to do your arm. Oh, both arms. Yeah, I forgot to do both arms. Okay. Okay, finger. The finger. Give him the finger. Next to it, let's get a little bit right here. Got you. The finger. First thing that I knocked off. Let's quickly adjust that. Just gonna stretch for you. Huh, this guy's got a skull on his base too. Neat. Did not notice that before. Alright, let's do this messy thing over here on those guys. Gonna take them forever to dry, but get our diorama mud out. Aha, I can actually get you open this week instead of fighting with it. Alright. Let's see how. I'm not even going to worry about grass on these things. If I do, I'll just have the grass later on. Let's see what it looks like after the fact, after these dry. Alright, let's see. Let's get some mud on these things. avoid running paint job as much as I can. That'd be helpful, right? Not ruining the paint job that we worked on so hard on. Mr. Spot. A little bit. Just helps if I have a little bit of the mud to be able to spread into the spot I missed. Right? Of course, I'm not going to do mud on all of them. I'm going to do some water on some of them as well. Honestly, I think at some time I should just wear gloves instead of just painting my hands, but yeah, whatever. Whatever. I like going to work the next day covered in paint. I've ruined paint jobs. Well, fuck. Fix that without ruining it too much. Fuck. Yep, he's ruined. Oh well. We'll call him Muddy Joe, right? Yeah. Oh well. Whatever, you can fix it at some point. Maybe. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad, and it adds a little more detail to them, I suppose. I remember in the old days, Scarabs, they used to, lore-wise, they probably still do, lore-wise, they burrow and stuff like that, so they can be covered with dirt and mud. That's fine. It isn't going to hurt it too much. Don't think anyone's going to be looking that closely to these guys. Isn't going to stop me from swearing the entire time, though. Can't go too wrong, right? Yeah, so basically, what we're really just doing is I am applying some diorama, basing mud onto these things. There's basically texture paint. It's basic. I say basically. I'm going to keep repeating this. They're texture paints. Long story short, they're texture paints. Look at these guys back here. Looks like I'm missing some. I'm missing a couple spots here and there. Yeah. Put that out a little bit more. There we go. A little bit of the excess off the rim. We're good. No problems. Alright, I'm gonna actually leave a little bit of a spot on these guys here. Tiny spot. In the big water. Use my water goop. They're not all directly on around. Spread it out a little bit. Be looking nice, right? Yeah. Just around. Yeah. Of course, you know what I just realized as I look at the full base? I said I was going to leave a little spot. I didn't, and I didn't leave any spots. Honestly, it's an easy enough spot. Let's come in here and just scrape a little bit of a spot. Apply the goop right on top of it anyways when it dries. Yeah, alright. Try this next one. I'm gonna remind me, I need to leave a little bit of the goop. But yeah. Try doing this without hurting yet another one. Don't want to make too many dirty Joes, right? Joe Dirts. Screwing up too many paint jobs. Yeah. Alright. More mud on these things. Yeah, well. Anyways. Yeah, so I know last week I was talking about trying to pick up an HBO subscription to watch Godzilla vs. Kong. I haven't done that yet. Still on my to-do list. The weather was too nice to sit inside and watch movies anyways. But I still need to go and watch Godzilla vs. Kong. What about you? Anyone seen it? Anyone enjoy watching anything else? Enjoying things? Alright. These three, I'm going to leave half. I'm only going to do half the base and have the other half be water. But yeah. But, yep. Anyways, where was I? Alright. You're just stopping in, lurking. Hello, how you all doing? Hopefully, you're mildly entertained and not completely blowing things. Hey, hopefully you're all doing well, nice, enjoying yourself somewhat. There we are. And then I drop them, of course. Like every week, I have to drop at least something once, right? Where did you go? Ah, right on the chair. It didn't actually go as far as I thought you were going to. Yeah. Access down. Clean that up a little bit. Sure. Pop some more mud around. There we are. You know. Well, here, you know. Not so even. A little more natural. These last three, I'm just going to put little random spots because they're going to be mostly water. Not completely water, but mostly water. Alright. Clean off muck in the mud. One that's usually giving me a really tough time on opening up this water, which, yeah, it's do again this year and this week. Ah. I don't eat it right now because I want the mud to dry before I put this on there, but yeah. Like every week. Come on. Yeah. There's stuff here. I don't even put it that tight. I think it dries on the inside of the rim or something like that, and that's only what's going on. There we go. Judging by how dirty the rim is, that's really what's going on every time. Probably from that one time I dropped this specifically. But yeah. I get distracted trying to clean up the rim here for a bit. Anyone have any questions? Anybody want to... Any topics that they specifically want to go into? Feel free to let me know. Any opinions you want me to go on to? Just let me know and I'll go off on it. Alright. Probably going to end up fighting with that again when I get around to that. Anyways. Alright. Alright, these guys over here. Don't particularly need it. Alright. Come over to these guys. If I recall. Yep, the next step will be to dry brush. Do some dry brushing. Right? Fluff, 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 fluff. Get some dry brushing done. Where is my shining silver? Here it is. A nice healthy blob out there. Load up the brush. Grab our paper towel. good theory. Alright. I did not rub off enough. I did not rub off enough, especially for that guy. Yeah, I might have to do a start over on. Let's try to rub off some more. I'll move on to the next guy. Skin. That's more like it. Kind of get in here a little bit better. I might just have to move to a smaller brush. I feel like I need to come back to this guy a little bit more. Mostly it's a bit of an easy enough fix. I'll just come in with a bit of contrast and hit up a little bit more, target the joints, and it should largely fix the mistakes. Yeah. You just go in, hit up the joints, target areas. All right, that's that step. That's them dry brushed. Cleaned up. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Put that there. Set that aside for now. I don't need that. Yeah, so basically, the point is I'm going to hit up all the contrast areas first. All the spots in which I'm doing contrast with first. Then I am going to, and then I'll go back in with my details. Awesome. Wise, that's the whole point. So next up, I think we're going to do, nope. Our turquoise, hit the shoulder plates in the head. Up. Actually, this guy, let's fix this guy's joints first. Put the contrast plate. Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna fix our mistakes. We're gonna take some of this. Alright, and we're gonna try to target mainly around joints. And then proceed to spill my... Oh, fuck. Fuck. Of course. Be right back. Why not? Fuck. And I'm back after cleaning up that mess. Of course. That's about right. I think I even bumped my camera a little bit. Yeah, I bumped my camera. Hold on. There we go. Get the frame back to where it was. But yeah, no. Yeah, can't be a stream without me making a mess, right? Happens every week. At least once, as it goes. What can I say? Always have to make a mess. Anyways, where was I? What was I doing? Alright, I was cleaning up the joints on on this guy here. We're making a huge mess. Honestly, fine now. Honestly, I think what I really should do is go in and just redo his all together. Yeah, I just need to redo this guy all together. Let's see how much of a mess I make if I reopen this. That was a good chunk of that paint pot that's gone now. Look. Shit's your treatment. Yeah, let's just all up to this guy again. I redo some of the areas on this guy. Simple as that. Mistakes happen. You can fix them. You get heated in the moment, but you can fix mistakes. That's the important part. That is the important part. Mistakes happen. As if you probably haven't noticed on the good occasion is how often I fucking drop shit and make mistakes all the time myself. Thing is, I'm gonna have to re-dry brush again, but I need you to dry again. I'm gonna set you aside. I'll come back to you at some point. Yeah. Welcome to how I make a mess of everything. I managed to clean up my hands a little bit, but you know, hands are still going to be covered in paint. Anyways, where was I? What was I doing? Right, turquoise. Applying turquoise to everything. Where did I put my turquoise in that mess? In the shuffle? Oh, really? Where? Right in front of me. Okay, I see you now. It's right here. Hopefully, yeah. You're still not there. I'm gonna try to avoid doing this guy's eye. Eye can be that warp glow that I've been doing. I still want to cover the rest of his head. For this guy, you're gonna do most of his head, but leave his eye, shoulder. Guys have their ankh necklaces and stuff like that. Focus. I think I lost focus on these guys. I gotta focus, I guess. Best I can. Yeah. Careful not to get his arm that's sticking out. I'm gonna get this guy. Remember, right? All right. Give those a minute. Gonna stare at my colors. Figure out where I put my things. All right. Which one I need? You. Going to need you. Just need you. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to take on my gun and splash. These are the guns. Guns, their arm blades, and most of that stuff. But yeah. Up again. Angles. Turn around a little bit. I like painting. It's too stressful. And then I go and spill myself, and I'm all of a sudden stressing about everything and make a huge mess that I made. There it goes, right? These guys are just normal blades. They don't, not fancy phase blades or anything like that. So they can just be weapon metal that I've been using for everything else. That's a bit fancy. I'm gonna try to pick out some of the details that I want to come in with different colors a little bit more. I'm gonna go around them like there's a little onk here on it. I'm gonna try to avoid. I'm gonna not do the blades. Blades are gonna be fancy colors. Make sure I get all of it though still. Then, in theory, should have been enough time for that guy there by now. Yep. This time I'm actually going to use my smaller dry brush, the large one. Hopefully not screw it up this time, right? There we go. Much better. Much better. There we go. Much better. More like it. Of course, now I get to back up and do his terrier. Do all of his colors again. Much better. I put it back. Why did I put it back? There we are. There we are. All nice and good. And his head. And do a white eye. Pretty big eye. sure I got all the spots then. One, yeah. Nice, nice. Now I can put that back. Get his blades. He's cut up. And then proceed to drop my brush, like I keep dropping everything else tonight. And I'm doing. I guess supposedly, should admit I'm only currently running on about 4 hours of sleep. Which is probably why I'm dropping everything. It's probably a good thing. Good reason. Right. There's Drag Yellow. What did I want to do? Oh, right. They have... This guy does not have it. No, I did want to do that. There's Drag Yellow on Monk here. That's on his staff. Alright. And then this guy has a necklace piece that I want to do it on. Kind of a little bit more of a gold. Yeah, he's got a little like necklace piece in here. No, particularly sure on what it's going to look like when that's done, but I feel like I need to shake it a bit more than I did. Did I even shake it? I don't think I even shook it. Try this again. Might be. Or just come in with the gold. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to pull out an actual gold and come in and dry brush over that, or kind of do a highlight. And then, as I said, this kind of stuff. I can't even really tell it against the flesh color. Now, purposely leaving those bits there. I've got some color shift depending on light or angle, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to look for, let's see, do I want green, gold, cold blue, no, or do I want dark green tint? No, green, silver blue, turquoise. Go with green, gold, cold blue. Hey, you're giving me a hard time opening it. Yeah, because I opened on the other side. Alright. Green, gold, gold, blue. I keep. And let's see here. Not particularly sure if these will actually achieve the effect I want them to do. Never actually worked with these before, but never know. Of course, as I said, these are very thin because they're formulated for airbrushes. Clearly, I am not using an airbrush. Worst comes to worst, as I say. I'll just go over them and do it again, right? I should let those dry and then come back and then do a second layer, right? And best not to lose the detail. May have to come back in with wash, try to bring the details back out. Don't know if that will ruin the effect or not. Actually, now I'm starting to see it. Actually, kind of subtle. Very yeah, you're not really going to be able to see it on there, but I don't think. It's pretty subtle. Probably wanted it. Should have done it. Probably a different one. What else did I have? I might do another layer of one of the other ones. Emerald green mob, my green silver blue. Alright, let those dry here for a bit. Actually, this is trying. The effect is starting to out, but as I said, unfortunately, it's not. Probably should have gone with one of the other color choices. Anyways, where was I? Where was I going? That's it, right. Warp lightning. Warp lightning goes on all the wires. Stuff like that. More coils in here on this guy's gun. Lightning. I'm gonna go on. Let's see here. This orb here. And it's gonna go up and on. Well, basically just about all of this. Yeah, actually, now as it's drying, yeah, you can definitely see it. I could probably definitely use a second layer of the color change on there. But yeah, that is a really neat effect that's going on there. I think I'm more planning on you. I'm actually gonna put it on your eyes. Same thing for you. It can go on your eye as well. Brush the hair right there. Put the present. And another thing to drop on the ground. Why not? Sure. I need to come back in with the Guilliman's flesh on your gun a little bit more. I need to hit that little part there that I missed. There we are. There we are. Let's see here. Next up. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of what I need to do. I know what a couple things I need to do. I need to get the glowy bits in here and stuff like that. I'm just trying to think about like nothing there. Do a second coat of the color change. Take that a little bit longer. Kind of doing a little bit along the lines of what an edge highlight is. Not really. I'm just kind of coming along the edges of this thing, of the little things. I'm not trying to stick away from the centers of it. Rapish, probably not gonna work too well. Layers, as I say, small layers, light layers. Build it up. Build it up. Very important. Just come in. Next zone. Hello. Yes. And sure. There you go. That's right. That is that. Anyways, yeah. Let's say I'm not sure. It is actually creating a bit of a nice effect, but I'm not sure I chose the right one for the color. And I don't think you can really see it on. You can kind of see it, I guess, a little bit. But it definitely is a bit of a nice effect going on for that color change. Is it kind of changing a little bit on there? Same thing goes for this guy. This guy, for some reason, is showing a lot more. The color change is happening a lot more in this guy. And I don't think I chose the right color. Which, unfortunate, But let's see here. What else do I have on here? Turquoise violet? The rest of them all got turquoise. Green gold, cold blue. Yeah, I don't know. I apply a bit of a wash, I think, might work as well. Applying a little bit of wash might be nice. I don't know. Really? Add one, turn sideways in there. Alright. But, alright. Let's see here. Maybe a darker color work? Nah. Have a green mauve might work as well. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to... Alright, let's see here. Let us grab my detailing brushes. Details. Time to do some tiny detailing, I suppose. There's a small detail. Actually, that's the one I need. Small detail, grab my gray again. Where is it? Gray. Yeah, gray. Probably staring directly at it. Which I'm not, actually. Surprisingly. Dot the eyes and... Yeah, that's really it. I'm just gonna dot eyes. Got your eye. Yeah. Got the eye. Interesting. Not really got it, but you know. Probably not as much as I should. Gonna have to come back and fix that. It's a little too much. But yeah. Alright, and your gun needs it as well. Come in here and get all these little bits here. All the bits that I need to be white. Alright. That. Get our white. Done our white spots. Tiny detail. Actually, there's a crystal here that I'm going to edge highlight. Not very well at edge highlighting, but I'm going to basically going to kind of edge highlight a little bit. Same thing with along the blade. A little bit more than edge highlight, but it's kind of an edge highlight. Kind Alright, let's see here. That's that. And a little bit of an idea that I'm going to execute here in a minute or in a second. I'm going to take my... actually have a contrast white that I'm going to dab over a couple of spots here. Mostly on the gun. Not really white. I'm just gonna hopefully spread it around a little bit. Okay. Kind of filling these little tracks along this gun here a little bit. What I thought of. See if this helps. It's ever so slightly. Hopefully that should dry pretty quickly because very light application of it. We'll see. We'll see. No promises, but we'll see. And let's see here. That brings me to the next part, which will be applying the technical paint. Fantastic glow. So all of those white dots that I just made. I'm gonna give a couple more of these, a little bit more. And actually on the warp, speaking of, I'm gonna come back to the warp lightning on this orb that I overdid a little bit. I'm gonna come in around the edges of this again. Edges, but I'm gonna come in the whole thing. Like so. And wet a little bit. We're gonna come over here and I'm gonna blow on it. A little bit more of this white. point. Realize I not also do this side. Alright. Grab this tester. Alright, time to add glowy bits. Unfortunately, I think it should. No, shouldn't be. These guys, yeah, especially on these guys, I didn't find any extra. Yeah, close a little bit on the heavy side, and then I'm gonna come back at it with my finger. Hmm. I think I need to give it a little longer to dry. Yeah. And kind of our other spots, yeah. I'm currently just treating it a little bit like a wash.
all of these white spots that I have, edge highlight and stuff like that. That's where this is going. Particularly heavy on the blade. Honestly, I'm gonna cook the whole thing fairly heavily. Come back in on his eye a little bit more. Cool. Orb thing down here that I've been fucking around with. Cool. There's that. Come back to trying this gun a little bit more. As I say, what little layers are for. Probably gonna have to come in and redot the white on this guy. Yeah, probably have to come in and redot the whites. Not looking too bad now. No. Well, we'll give it a bunch of time. Take another look at it a little bit later when it dries a little bit more. Still have a bit of feeling that I'm going to come in and probably redo the white. see here. Just kind of going over a bunch of areas that I think use it a little bit more. And little extra details. All right. There's that, and I think, alright, well, we're done for time. I think to end off the stream, yeah, I'm gonna add the water goop to the Scarab bases. I'll let those guys chill for a bit. Caps back on my brushes, important things. And we're going to apply some water goop. Hey, you know what I said earlier? It's probably going to be, haha. Here. Where do I want the water goops? Obviously on the score. And then I drop that, of course. Yep, yet more things, right? Yeah. Basically, we're gonna put the water goop in all of the spots that I left gray. Water goop's probably gonna take several layers, honestly. Unfortunately, definitely want to leave these overnight here and then come back to the next layer and stuff like that, so.
It's a bit more water goop.
And missed this guy. Oh, Jack did get over to what spots I kind of want to get for the water goops. Alright. I'll chat. Yep, alright. That's it for the water goop. That can all dry. It's gonna. It was probably going to take a second layer for the water goop, but it takes good like 20. It one of those things you need to set overnight before you start applying the next layer. But there's that. There's those. I think we got some pretty good progress done. I'd say we got some pretty good progress in. Certainly got some interesting effects going on here. As I stare directly at them again as I'm trying to talk. But other than that, yeah. So I'm probably going to come in, try to make some adjustments here and there, fix some mistakes, maybe brighten some things up a little bit. His necklace definitely could use a little bit more gold to it. Like his necklace here can use a little bit more gold on it. Brighten that up a little bit. Probably going to want to white dot those and then reapply the glow on his gun as well. These guys here, yeah, kind of hard to fix most of the mistakes on these. These guys are pretty good as is. I might have to go in and fix the wires on his neck that I kind of forgot there, but that's that. You are probably just going to need another layer of the Tesseract glow on you, and you'll be fine. And then I can do the bases on those. They'll be done, and yeah, that's it. Yeah. And at that, it's been 3 hours, and as I say, it's Wednesday night. I've got work in the morning, and I'm working on 4 hours of sleep, which is probably why I spilt been dropping things and making a bigger mess than usual. But other than that, I'd say thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed somewhat of the show, and we'll stick around for more. Come back for more. This is a on week, so I will be back Friday with playing Vermintide with Shadowfoot. And then I will be back Saturday. And then Saturday will be continuing the Skies of Arcadia run. And yeah, other than that, thank you all for coming.
See y'all later. Bye bye.